If you play your games on the PC, you're probably used to using a regular keyboard as your primary input device. You can of course invest in a joypad, a joystick, or a Gameboard like this one. This is from Logitech and it's called the G13. The design of the Gameboard is made so it follows the natural shape of your hand and gives you increased comfort during long gaming sessions. As you can see here, if I place my hand on it, it rests quite comfortably and in a nice arch in a way, much like the Logitech cordless desktop Wave keyboard, which was released a while back. Also, the keys have a nice big size as well, so it's easy to locate the different keys when you're playing. Another thing I'd like to mention is the fact that this thing is actually quite sturdy and quite heavy. You might think that this slides around your desk, but it doesn't, and I'll show you why. Here on the back we have some rubbery pads, so it sticks to the surface, and also up here we have a metal plate, so it lies heavily and comfortably on your desk. The G13 Gameboard has a total of 25 buttons, which you can customize and assign to any buttons you like from the original keyboard. And as a neat detail, it also has 3 buttons up here, which means you can store 3 different profiles on the device itself and quickly change between them. Also, the most right button here gives you the ability to create macros on the go, so you don't need to use the software to do that. You can do it directly on the board itself. But I just quickly want to show you the software that comes with it. Here we have the G-Series key profiler, which allows you to assign the buttons to all the keys here. And as a very neat detail, I think, you can change the lighting to each of the profiles to any color you want. So if I just hold this up here, you can see when I change it in the software, it should change on the Gameboard itself, which I think is cool. Last but not least, we have the joystick down here, which is meant to be controlled by your left thumb. And I have to say the idea with the joystick is quite good actually, and it feels comfortable and natural to control it with your thumb. But I would have wished it had been an analog stick instead, because this joystick is only 4-directional and it doesn't have any sensitivity to it. So you can't use it the way you would an analog joystick on a gamepad, for instance. It only works as the arrow keys on your keyboard, so that's a bit of a shame. Overall, I have to say I quite like the Logitech G13 Gameboard. It feels natural in your hand, and it's actually quite a nice way to play on the PC. If you're used to using a keyboard, as I said, this will be a neat addition to your gaming setup. And once you get used to it, it takes a little bit of adaptation, but then once you get used to it, it's actually very, very good. It costs around 80 to 90 euros depending on where you buy it, and I think that's quite a bargain for such a neat device.